All right, quick question, guys. This answers itself in the stat sheet, but are Eddie Lacy and C.J. Anderson, are they officially and unequivocally busts?
No and yes, respectively.
Okay, that's your opinion?
Yeah, I'm going with
Come on, how can you say they're not? You're 6 weeks in. Eddie Lacy's had exactly 0 games that put him in the top 5 ever on a week, and then now he's laid an egg 2 straight weeks with basically non-existent performance.
He is unequivocally and officially a bust for whoever drafted him. He probably ruined that team. However, I believe
that is a bust.
That is a bust, except I believe that there's going to be teams that trade for him on a buy for pennies on the dollar. Just get him for something cheap. A guy needs, a replacement on a buy, and he's already, probably 1-4, and you grab him, and he's coming back off the buy. He's still got that ankle injury. He's got a week to rest up now, and he could come back to a decent team and help you win a championship. So at that point, it's hard for me to call him a bust.
Unlike our expectations for C.J. Anderson, because Ronnie Hillman ran well.
And more carries.
And C.J. was pathetic.
If you were in a points per catch league, he actually had an okay day. He didn't kill you this past week. But
it was a matchup that you would have expected more than whatever he gave you.
Yeah,
13 for 40.
What's interesting for both of these running backs.
No double-digit games from C.J. Anderson all year.
Interesting for these running backs is look at the offense for both teams. Now, Green Bay's offense is doing great. However, look at Rodgers. Rodgers is not, the last few weeks, is not putting up the Aaron Rodgers numbers where if you draft a guy in the first round that you need it from a quarterback. Randall Cobb. What is going on with Randall Cobb in this? So, I mean, and Denver is the same with, I guess their wide receivers are still producing, but Peyton Manning and the running game both are garbage for fantasy.
Has there ever been a worse offense on a 6-0 team?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Baltimore is what comes to mind when your defense is so dominant. Your offense just doesn't do much at all. They did enough. They did enough to win, and that's all that matters because no one will remember the details of this if they can get deeper into the playoffs.
If they could collapse.